Hi there, it's Debbie with the Pickin Coop Farmstead, and it is Sunday, and I kind of want to show you what our skies look like. We were only 15 miles from getting evacuated from the park fire in Northern California. So I kind of want to show you what the sky looks like, what the sun looks like. There's ash everywhere. We've got our fifth wheel loaded and ready. We've been on standby for about 2 days. Luckily they got the northeastern side of things pretty well under control. There's hundreds of people, thousands of people that are evacuated. We were very close to it, but we're still standing at the ready just to make sure it doesn't turn. It was a very volatile fire. It's over 350 some odd thousand acres. Lots of people are displaced. Their animals, they've lost their homes. It's awful. So let's take a look and see how we are around here. Right here is the sky, the sun. This doesn't do it justice. It's bright orange. There's just so much smoke and ash everywhere. It's just crazy. So I'm going to show you. It looks like fog around here. This is all the smoke. It's getting better. When I first woke up, it was really socked in, and you can really smell it. Everything is covered with ash. I mean, it's awful. And I just want to give a big shout out to all of our firefighters, emergency personnel. I mean, it's just, it could have got us very easily. I mean, 15 miles as the crow flies, as they say, to the evacuation zone. And we were at the ready, and we're going to stay at the ready for the next 24 hours just to make sure that something doesn't change. But luckily yesterday the winds died down, and as the firefighters' terminology said, they were the fire has laid down, and they were really getting a handle on it. Actually 3 major highways it was bordering, 99, 36, and 32. And they managed to save a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff they did not. It was very erratic fire tornadoes. It was making its own weather, and it burned so quickly, and it was so scary. Out of living up here, I would say we've been up here total maybe 5 or 6 years. It's never gotten that close to us. And so what we figured out, we made a plan. Every year we refresh our fire evacuation plan. And we review it. And this year was our first year of being in the fire zone and so close to the fire that I didn't realize what in the world am I going to do with my chickens. I had no way to, I had my pet carriers ready for my cats and my harness and everything ready for my dogs, and outside of grabbing them and throwing them in my fifth wheel, I didn't know what to do with them. So I'm going to have to invest in a cage. It's only 5 hens, I believe. I know it's 5 hens. So I need to get a cage of some sort, and I could put them in there, because the only recourse I had as of yesterday and the day before was if we were to get out of here, I'd have to let my chickens go, and if the critters didn't get them, the fire would. So I'm like, what do I do? So I need to revisit that whole situation. But everything else, the cattle out there have a big, huge green meadow surrounded 3 ways by water. So I think they would have been okay, but it's crazy. And then my brother-in-law got together all of his equipment and put it right up here close to the barn, and then that way he could drive it down into the meadow. And my nephew and his friend came up to help the mister hook up the fifth wheel, so we have that ready. It's right on our front lawn, ready to pull out. And then we had such an outpouring of people offering to come and help us. It was absolutely amazing. And one of my friends was she's got major disability. She's a veteran, and she offered to come help. So I want to thank everyone. Sorry about that. I got a little weepy, but it's just amazing the amount of love that you have surrounding you, and you don't have any idea. So thank you, Lord Jesus. Okay, so we're out in the garden, of course, and I just kind of wanted to show you. Look at all of the ash. And these skies are not going to be too good for, it keeps it a lot cooler. I'm actually wearing a sweatshirt today. It's only like 52 out here. But I just wanted to show you the cherry tomatoes. Let's see if I can zoom in on those guys. They're starting to blush. Super excited about that. There's just ash everywhere, and luckily ash normally is good for your garden. Whether this debris from the fire has a lot of toxic chemicals and stuff in it, so whether that's good or not. Look at the zinnias. This just is my happy place. More zinnias over there. Look at, we've got squash going way up. Everything looks fantastic. I do believe that one squash, look at this guy. I don't want to go through all this stuff here. I bet you that one right there, I couldn't figure it out. I bet you that is a butternut. It's kind of shaped like a butternut. Or maybe spaghetti. Which one looks like that? I can't remember. I think it might be spaghetti. Then I've got tomatoes. Look at this. Down in here, turning red. That's very exciting. My mortgage lifters over there are turning, and look at these guys. I think those are the butternut, maybe. I don't know. But everything is looking pretty good out here. It's just amazing at how well this garden is thriving. It's such a wonderful blessing. I didn't think that everything would do this good, getting it in so late, between knocking a whole tray of plants off on the ground, busting a bunch of them up, and then also waiting for my beds to be done to get them in here. Now look at that. That is that buttercup squash. Look at that little guy. He's not really little. He's bigger than a softball. Pretty cool looking. So everything, look at that. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. More over there. So you can see the ones through there. They're just amazing. Everything looks amazing. Thank the Lord for all of this wonderful bounty and beauty. I've got more calendulas ready to harvest over there. So I'm going to do a little harvesting this morning. I just kind of wanted to get on, let you guys know what's going on. I've slowed down on my video making, of course, because the last 48 hours was just touch and go, scary business. I have a lot of friends over in the Shingletown area that are displaced from this fire. I've got my little friend that she owns the Hummingbird Farms. She's in a hotel right now, but I'm so thankful she got out okay. So far their house is okay. My friend Brenna, she got out safely. So it's so scary, and it happens so quickly. And when they say this time of year, have all your ducks in a row, have your important papers ready, If you have pets, have them ready with food, carriers, dishes, any papers, medical records for yourself or your pets, medications, extra clothes, toiletries, and if you can, sentimental items like photos, baby books, that type of thing. I kind of left my yearbooks. I thought, you know, if I really wanted my yearbooks at the ripe old age of almost 62, I could always order more. But my baby album, my photo albums, pictures of my children, that type of thing, grab those. Birth certificates, all of that. But just look at the sky. And it was much, much worse this morning. So it is lifting. So I am thanking the Lord for that. It's just, there's that sun trying to come through. I'm going to sign off. I'm going to do a little bit of harvesting. And then I think we're going to wait throughout the day. And then by maybe this evening or tomorrow morning, I'll put everything away. I think we'll be safe. I'll put everything away and clean out our fifth wheel. And then we can get our lives back to normal. All right, I'm praying for everybody that's still in the line of fire. It's still going strong in some areas. They're still evacuated. They're still evacuating more people, just not in my area. So God bless all of you. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.